Hi, welcome to Sexy Stylist Talk. Today we are talking to Carrie Murray, founder of Business Relationship Alliance. Our topic today is femininity, one of the timeless, sexy assets that lie within you. And I speak about it, I talk about it in my book, Sexy Stylist. I am Luisa Diaz, author and founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Now, let me introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Samantha Basuto Drucker, your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design Project, coming to you from Hollywood Beach, Florida.
Hi, everyone. It's Delana Dixon, editor-in-chief of DivaGalsDaily.com, and I'm coming to you live from Grovetown, Georgia.
And hello, everyone. My name's Carrie Murray, and I'm the founder of the BRA Network, BRA, Business Relationship Alliance, and I'm coming from Hollywood, California.
Yes, ladies, how are you? And of course, I'm coming from New York. Ladies, it's very hot here in New York. Thank you, Carrie, for joining us. Thank you.
Happy to be here.
I just have to make a quick announcement. Today is a super very special show because today is Sexy is Timeless 20th show. It's our birthday.
Yes, ladies, thank you so much. Ladies, can you believe it? It's our 20 show anniversary. Yes, I wanted to say like a 20 years anniversary. Can you believe it when we are in 20 years anniversary?
We're old enough to drink, so cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our 20 shows anniversary. Thank you, Carrie, for joining our 20 shows anniversary.
I'll be here in 20 years too if you want.
Totally. You are a guest for our 20 years. You say, remember, Luisa, I have it here in the video that you said that 20 years I'm coming back, right? Mm-hmm. So, Carrie, darling, I wanted to know more about the core of your business.
Sure. The BRA Network is a network of female entrepreneurs that lift and support each other like a good bra. So in my beginning days as an entrepreneur, there weren't a lot of support groups that was female focused. It was a lot of white old men. And I thought there has to be a better way to do this. So I gathered my fellow female entrepreneurs together and we started networking. We started hiring each other. And I thought there's definitely a brand here. And I wanted to pick a name that no matter if you wear a bra or not, every woman has an experience with a bra. So that's what binds us together and we gather and push each other up.
Wonderful.
Yes,
wonderful.
That.
And I have to ask you, darling, didn't you feel from other women perhaps that disagree with the name of the bra?
No, in fact, I think everyone can find it a little cheeky. And if it doesn't really speak to them, I know, I'm very loud. I have a lot of pink. I'm very feminine. You've got to be able to find the fun in it. And if it doesn't speak to you, I'm okay. I'm still here you got to be able to laugh. And that's what bra is all about.
Exactly. And I went to your website. Amazing work that you're doing. Thank you. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Getting together so many women and empowering so many ladies out there, entrepreneur ladies. So I wanted to ask you, lady. So, Carrie, are we past the stage where a woman has to act like a man to be successful?
Wow. I wish I could say on year 3. I think it really depends on your industry. I know for some more corporate women who maybe work in law or accounting or in a more corporate setting, they will probably feel the need to conform what they're wearing and how they behave. And in that more structured of a setting, I still think you can still be feminine. I think you can wear a dress, feel sexy at any time and any job. I think what's great for female entrepreneurs, we don't have a boss to hold us accountable and say, you can't wear those heels, you can't have on red lipstick. We can do whatever we want. And so the femininity comes out naturally because we don't have anyone, trying to stifle us or keep us behind closed doors. So I really think it's based on industry.
So are you saying that in the corporate world, the stage has not passed?
I don't think it has.
Okay.
I think it's still very, very difficult, especially with pay equity. I mean,
Yeah.
we're still only making 73 cents to the dollar for every man in the same field.
Yeah.
So I think we've made headway. We've made it aware with Time's Up and the Me Too movement, but we still have a lot of work to do.
We have a lot of work to do. What is your opinion, Dilena?
Well, I'd like to think that nowadays that people can be authentic. And what I mean by that is if you're a woman and you have more masculine energy and that's your nature, go for it. But we've seen leaders who are feminine. Like, let's think about Nancy Pelosi. I mean, she is purely feminine. I mean, she matches her mask to her outfits. And she's one of the most powerful women in the nation, and she embraces her femininity. Yeah. So you have to do what is authentic to you. And I think that's how you get ahead, by being your true self.
Who you are. Thank you, darling. What about you, Samantha?
Well, I have to agree with Delana. I've always believed in being yourself, because if you have to fit a square peg into a round hole, it's like a pair of high heels that doesn't fit your foot. You're never going to feel comfortable. You're never going to be able to function properly or smile from the inside out. So, yes, depending on the industry, I think we still have a long way to go. But we have examples now like Michelle Obama and other, Oprah, other super fabulous, powerful women who can wear false eyelashes and lipstick and pink flowers, and it's all good. And I feel like in this day, especially on the whole LGBTQ range, we just have to be ourselves and embrace both our femininity and our masculinity, whatever, side of the spectrum we fall on.
That's right. I totally agree with you, ladies. And I do believe our strength is embracing who we are, embracing your femininity. It is not a weakness. It is a strength. And also, I believe that a woman can run a multi-million-dollar business, high heels and lipstick, and looking fabulous. Also, I believe in preparation, not in gender. Right? If we want to compete with the guys, with the boys, we need to be prepared to compete mentally and be who we are. So, ladies, in today's society, do you feel afraid of embracing your femininity, or you have felt afraid of embracing your femininity, Carrie?
Afraid? No. No, I very much, I am who I am. And similar to what Delana was saying, and being authentic to myself, it's the only way I can really model to my daughter what a woman should be doing. So my mother modeled it to me. She always worked, and she dealt with a lot of more discrimination and sexism in the 80s than I ever did. But her experience educated me, and I'm hoping my experience educates my daughter. But yeah, I stand true to who you are, in your femininity, in the heels, in the Converse sneakers, in red lipstick or tank tops.
What about you, Samantha?
Yeah, I have never been afraid to embrace my femininity. Like Carrie, my mother modeled my example to follow, and she always wore heels and pleated skirts and pearls and silk blouses and mascara, and she was a career woman as early as 1968. So I have her to thank for my ability to run in heels.
Elena?
Well, I think we have to thank the millennials, because they've really redefined and blurred the lines between masculine and feminine. Now, I'm all about kindness, right? This is what we talk about. Kindness is cool, and treating people with respect. And I think men sometimes, they feel compelled that they can't do that because it shows a sign of weakness. But for me, when you show respect and kindness and you're genuine to people, it shows a sign of strength, because you're willing to listen to people and to learn. And I don't think that should be based on gender. I think that should be based on human decency.
Yeah, talk about sexy.
That's right. Being a Latina, being from Venezuela, I never have any problem embracing my femininity. It's like something like it's innate on you. And, I love being a girl. I love ruffles. I love silk. But femininity goes beyond all of that. And I think, as Delana, you say, darling, is, we both, men and women, we have feminine attributes that we both have to embrace. And I do believe that it shouldn't be about gender, right? Right, ladies?
Mm-hmm.
100%.
So, ladies, there is a controversy because sometimes you think that, oh, you are feminine or you are not a feminist. So why is that? Are they enemy? Is feminist the enemy of feminists? Or can they live in harmony together? What do you think, Carrie?
I think they're mutually exclusive. I think both femininity and feminism are based in empowerment of women, and they both have the same goal, whether it's bringing up the woman who's, needs struggling behind you, or reaching out to the woman who's going to, help you. That there's feminine power in that. And that is the true definition of feminism, like empowering not just the women in your immediate group, but all women. And that to me is the most feminine thing you can do. So I don't think they're disconnected. I think they're actually working together.
Wonderful. Samantha?
Yeah, I feel like ultimately you have to be the person who you are, and embrace your feminine, your masculine, your lipstick, whatever is you. But I feel that country to country, that changes. I noticed that like in France, in Italy, in Latin America, is never a big deal for men to understand that a woman can have a PhD and wear red lipstick and a dress all at the same time. Oh my God. But it depends. And I feel like American women had to sacrifice their femininity for equal rights, and we're still fighting. And I feel like we need to just now embrace who we are.
Dilena?
I think the best thing you can do right now is go and watch the show on FX, a network called Mrs. America, which is
I
all
love that show.
So good. It's so good. Yeah.
Love that show.
Yeah.
so good. With the Women's Equality Act, and which is still not like
Done.
We are still fighting for.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Still fighting.
And the character that Kate Blanchett played, where she was fighting against the act, but then being a leader and going to law school and making all these and speaking her mind. It's like, well, you are being a feminist. In your mind, saying that you don't want to be a feminist. So I think we're going right back to what Carrie said. They are mutually exclusive, and there's a connection between. I believe you can want equal rights for women and still be feminine. It has to deal with your career, not necessarily who you are as a person. So I'm still grappling it myself, but that show will give you some enlightenment that you have never thought about.
She's phenomenal in it.
Love that show.
I totally love that show. And even though I am a very feminine woman, I totally consider myself a feminist, because I do believe in women's rights, economical and political equality of the sex. Totally. Yet I love flowering dresses. I love pink nails. I love all these girliness things that can be misunderstood sometimes for women who take it, the feminist that's supposed to be about dressing like a man, to be taken serious. I wish that we can still be a woman, we can still dress like a girl and be respected for who we are, not only for our flowery dresses, but also for what we can bring to the table, how smart we are, our preparation, our career, our experience. That is what most important. Hopefully,
I just have to say, because a lot of people know you are actually in beauty pageants, and people have very definitive views on beauty pageants. So talk about just that and how beauty pageants equate to empowerment.
Yes, so you might think about it that, oh, she's a beauty queen. We look down on beauty queen. But what you do not know, that beauty queens really have a platform to make a difference and inspire so many other women, and also help a lot with their self-esteem. So a lot of people, because a lot of people like to judge. I am a non-judgmental person, and I wanted everybody to be happy with whatever they choose to be. And so to me, being a beauty queen, it has been a positive side of my life, bring me more confidence and bring me to really make a difference in so many women's life, because I use my platform to make a difference.
That's great. That's really great. And that's going to change the stereotype and the stigma that people perceive someone who says, well, I was in pageants or I was.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So you're
because people
fixing
love
that.
to put you in a box, love to put you in a box.
I think that we have a responsibility, especially women who have male children. Women have a responsibility to teach male children to grow up accepting women and their power, and that we can be empowered and educated and liberated, and we can vote and drive and all of that, and we still expect you to open the door for us.
Yes. Well, and that brings to the next question, lady. This is my next question. Ladies, can we have our cake and eat it too? So meaning, can we expect equality? Also chivalry from men? I can share with you my experience that thankfully, I married a man who embracing being a gentleman. I wouldn't be able to do otherwise, because I am strong and I do want to be independent and I want to do my own thing. Yet I want my man to open the door for me and do all those chivalry things. Also, I appreciate it, really appreciate it, and I let him know that they are welcome to me. How do we have that? It's a fine line, ladies. How can we have both?
Well, I first off, I think chivalry is a preference. It's not a cause. So chivalry does not directly restrict or endanger the welfare or advancement of women. It's just about respect. So, and it's not going to make my opportunities go away if a man holds a door open for me. Like I mentioned before, it's really important to me. I also married a wonderful husband who is very much a charmer, and it's what attracted me to him. But he's also showing my daughter how women should be treated. Wonderful. And then modeling to my son, this is how you respect a woman. On her birthday, you recognize it. You're not scrambling around at 4:00 in the afternoon like, oh, I forgot, where are the flowers? No, you prep, you prepare for it. That is chivalry to me. So it's really important. I think you can have it all. And that it's not, chivalry is not a cause. It's a preference. And it's a preference of the person.
And you have it, I have it. So Samantha, darling, what is your opinion?
I like to say, I never asked to be liberated. I am not your equal. I want to be treated better. Be treated better than you.
Cheers to that.
Oh my God. Go ahead. Adilena, what about you?
Well, I was thinking about this, and I don't think it should be on our heads. Like, I need you to be a gentleman or, show chivalry. I think it's something that a man should want. And I actually found something called the fierce gentleman. And these were just some of the things that they said that a fierce gentleman has. They say he cares for his physical appearance and style. He's considerate. He understands that his life is about service to others, not serving himself. And he has a backbone. He can be a warrior and a provider. So when I think about who is that gentleman, I was just watching The Kingsman, that movie, and Colin Firth. Now who can kick butt in a bar when men are bad and still make a nice cup of tea.
Exactly. I think we ladies want the same that men want, right? We want a gentleman outside and we want a warrior closed door. I'm sorry, lady, but the secret is out, and that's exactly what we want. Like, you want a lady outside, okay? And girl, not
Yeah.
closed door. We are
That's
all
agreed on by the couple. You know, as long as you're both happy with those roles, I say go for it. If you decide you want to be equals in the relationship and you're like, this is very equal, you know, that's fine too, as long as it works for the both of you. And
Yeah.
that's what's important. Finding somebody who is that has the kind of same relationship. Look, as a single gal looking for a man, I'm always like, I just giggle when guys are like, I'm a dominant male looking for a submissive female. I'm like, what the hell is it?
That's too much information. That's too much information.
Samantha, no.
No.
But this is, Dilena, ladies, this is another thing that it might be a little bit confusing for men, because a lot of ladies feel offended if the men want to open the door for them. So they will say, a lot of ladies will say, what do you think? I am not strong enough to open my own door. So the guy will get like, okay, the next day, should I open the door? What should I do? So sometimes we do confuse the gentleman. We do confuse our men, right, Carrie?
Well, yeah, that's what makes us mysterious. We're allowed to be. I mean,
So
if my hands are full, open the door for me.
Right. So ladies, very quick, because we only have a few minutes left. Very quick. Have you ever feel discriminated against or treated because you were a woman?
Yes.
Against or treated?
Yes.
So very quick, Dilena.
Yeah, it's just the nature of the beast. I'm not going to even say more.
Okay. Samantha.
Yeah, to me, it happened as a child. I went to the playground and I wanted to like climb on the big monkey bars, and these boys bullied me off the monkey bars and said, no, you can't climb here. You're a girl. And I went running over to my father, looking for him, expecting him to defend me and tell these boys that I could play on the big monkey bars. And he said, no, that's for big boys. And I was so upset, so horrified that my 7-year-old self told myself that, you know what? I don't feel the same way about my father anymore.
Yeah.
And that was like the first moment that I saw my father in a different way, you know, scandalized that he didn't, defend my honor, and scandalized that he echoed the sentiment of these bullies. And so, you know, that changed my perception for me. And I have been an independent, gung-ho, strong woman ever since.
Thank you. And Carrie, darling, very quick.
I think every time someone said, you're too loud, you're bossy, you have a smart mouth, was just taking a little bit of the little girl out from me. But I just got louder. I got more bossy, and I made myself be known because I wasn't going to be marginalized because I was a girl.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. I think I can share with you ladies, when I had my first television show in North Carolina, I felt that they underestimate me because, you know, oh, the beautiful girl. So they thought I was not able to do my job, and I have to show them. And then I gain the respect. So sometimes we beautiful girls, we get underestimated, but ladies, it is to our advantage sometimes, right?
Yes.
So very quick, ladies, very quick, one word. What is sexy for you? Ooh. Carrie, what is sexy for you?
What's sexy to me is someone who can show gratitude, someone who is nice to their mother. So someone who wants to take me out to dinner, but also, you know, is appreciative of my time. Wonderful. That to me is sexy.
Dilena.
Well, talking about my own sexiness, it's my strength. I can do push-ups, I can do pull-ups, I can do burpees, and I can also wear these fabulous eyelashes by Kiss Candy. Thank you very much, girl.
Ooh. What is sexy for you, Dilena? Samantha, darling, what is sexy for you?
For me, sexy is a combination of physicality and brilliance. Like, I love a brilliant mind. That's, for me, even sexier than six-pack abs. Although I have those too, and I like them.
Okay, wonderful. To me, ladies, embracing femininity, embracing who you are, and going for what you want in life being assertive, and also being kind to each other, to women, and in general, to everybody. To me, that is very sexy. And these assets never go out of style, and they get better with age. So that's why it's called Sexy Styleless, ladies.
Hey, I get it.
Right. So, but before we go, ladies, we have a quarantine birthday. And I wanted to wish happy birthday to my loving husband, Alan Brown, for all your love and letting me be me, and for not trying to clip my wings. Thank you, baby. I love you, and happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And Samantha, do we have a birthday?
Yes, I have a birthday shout out to my cousin and besudo, Prima. Felicitaciones. She is a master in gong therapy, guided meditation, and a designer of vertical gardens. I love you, mi prima hermana. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sexy Styleless. Mwah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And so remember, femininity is not just about flowery dresses and pink nails. It goes deeper than that. And it's about being free. Free to be yourself, free to love and be loved, free to be a force for good, free to be yourself. Be kind to yourself and others. Remember, kindness is cool. Besitos.